Alright, welcome back to Dwarf Fortress Lancedbrains. We have a siege on our hands. 20, 40, 60, 70 something goblins. Midgard said, does he see a jabberer? I don't see a jabberer. No, I don't see jabberers, but we see one elf. Somewhere. Why don't I see the elf in the list? Perhaps because it is not an elf. It might be an elk bird or something. Let me check this. Oh, that was not an elf. It was just... Yeah, it was just... once I have selected them as a rectangle, they were given letters of the alphabet, and there we saw E, and there we saw J. So that's why you probably thought it's a jabberer, and that's why I probably thought it's an elf. But yeah, we are definitely going to need... Now I feel sorry that I have pulled those levers, because you know how it is. It's just yeah, this barracks bridge will most certainly kill somebody. Cancel this task. Well, we still can close the entrance. Yeah, let's see. So there goes one dwarf. Kidney. And then Maceman, and who is going to die here? Mengstukos. Oh boy, Mengstukos, isn't it? No, Stinthead. It's just a performer, it's a temple performer, isn't he? So just focus on these guys first. Just focus on them. Bashes, explodes into gore, foot. Falls. I mean, he's dead. It's casualty number 1. Can't help it. This guy is casualty number 2. Planter. Iron Bolt has missed him. Why aren't they shooting? Why aren't they shooting? Can somebody explain? He's got a quiver. It's full of bolts. He's got a crossbow. And he's going to do what? Bash the goblin with the crossbow. I don't understand. Like, why aren't they fighting? I don't see our dwarves. Fighting. Well, this went horribly wrong. Look at this. Okay, so this is a bad strategy. I thought they would shoot. This is nothing like I saw my elite Marks dwarves peppering enemies with arrows. Why didn't they shoot? They... So this is going to be either a revert or I don't know, or we fall. And there come the others. Kill albatrosses. Kill albatrosses is not the sort of order I wanted to give. I also say revert is fine, because look at this mess. Yeah, we will revert, so I'm sorry. This is a false alarm, but sometimes I just can't figure it out. We have a backup save game of this a couple of weeks before they came. We can revert. The question is, should we place our military outside in expectation of the siege? Or should we not, and seeing the numbers coming, it's scores of goblins, trolls and big dogs, same as last time. I'd say we do it the old-fashioned way. But okay, that we will do tomorrow. So you haven't seen anything. This stream has never happened. I think I'll even delete the stream. And yeah. As a dirty cheater, I'm going to revert. I really thought that they would shoot as soon as they would spot the goblins. Yet they didn't. I don't know what's happening with these dwarves. We're going to turtle and melt them in magma. Alright. But we will do this tomorrow, I believe. Do this tomorrow? No. Do this now. Do this now. But I don't know how long it will take until we'll get the siege again. So, anticipating the siege, we must have a military alert right now. Everybody's commanded inside. We must close off the side entrance, most importantly. And there we go. Yeah, but we have a little bit of a head start. Now our dwarves are no longer roaming outside. Magma, you're dying to see the obsidian casted. You haven't seen it yet? Ah, that's yeah, we have a decent magma trap, but it's not working nearly as efficiently as I thought it would, despite being long and everything. But yeah, it's our only option, obviously. We're closing the entrance and closing off the barracks. Now they come from a different direction. This is okay. We can deal with this. But if they come from south, we are very vulnerable against sieges from the south. And you dudes, you shouldn't be here with the cages, holding the cages. You'll be crushed by the barracks bridge together with the cage. Come on. Why are you holding this? Okay. So the barracks bridge, yeah, is still not closed. That might be a problem. Pull the lever. How far is he? Well, yeah, we're not going to make it. The fight will start at the barracks bridge. Maybe CD station here. The fight will start at the barracks bridge. First goblin might get trapped, but let's hope that the bridge, when it closes... What the hell just happened? Why, when I stationed them here, why are they storming outside? Are they out of their minds? Goodness, I think they really are. So I must station them here. So this is casualties practically. Yeah. So who are we going to lose? Our best Marks Dwarf, obviously. Expert Spear Dwarf. 4 of our best. Yeah, but I'm not going to fight with these. But they can actually serve as bait. They might even make it inside if I open the entrance to trap. If I open the entrance to the trap, yeah, I wanted to avoid stationing them near the center. And they thought, oh, okay, I might as well station here next to the wall, yeah, from the other side. Such a stupid mistake. Yeah, he's dead. Give it up, you're dead. Wow, he's actually not dead. But he's good. He's good in delaying the goblins. Wow, he fights bravely, right? Look at him fight. I mean, he is a hero. Why didn't we have such fights when they were here? When I fought them openly, they did not shoot. They just went to them and let themselves being stabbed to death. It was a pretty good martial trance. So I think all invaders are now in. So we got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 142 or 32. Something like that. All right. Our magma trap is ready, is it not? Yes, it is. Magma trap is ready. He died like a dwarf. Yes, he did. Our bridge is ready. Just we need our marks dwarfs to go there. Yeah, I guess we'll just follow them. How deep are they here? I think this one is deepest. Level 70. Level 60. Okay, so now the first troll is caught here in the cage trap. So we will carefully follow this troll because that's the leader of the pack. Hopefully my Markswives don't decide to turn back and fight this troll in the stairs. At level 64. How is it looking up there? Are they streaming inside? Sort of. We can actually cancel the station command, don't you think? Actually, no. That was a bad... yeah, whatever. Hopefully my dwarves will not turn back now. I wonder if it will have any influence on them. This guy should go further down. Nah, he's fighting. Okay. He decided to fight. So he is dead. How about the others? How about this guy? 27. He goes down. Okay. Yeah, but this is not a necessarily. This is not a necessarily bad thing. Maybe he can cluster the trolls a little bit tighter together, so that they won't spread out that much when walking into the magma trap. This guy has entered martial trance. Yeah, still getting beaten up and torn apart by the troll. No big issue. So, how is it looking down here? This is such a lucky spot on the map. It can lead directly from the surface down, way down to the magma level. Did this guy decide to turn back and fight as well? No, he didn't. Didn't. Okay. Trolls on level 50. Level -5, -6, okay. There we go. So last time well, I don't know what to do really, whether it would help any if we would close this bridge, whether the trolls would cluster in front of this for a moment and then more of them would walk inside, or whether it's not a good idea. But we can try it. Trap safety 1. Okay, let's try trap safety 1. You say don't close it? Well, I have given the order to pull the lever. I'll just close it for a brief moment. Without anything there, they will lose interest. Well, lose interest. Yeah, that's actually the other thing. I thought we might want to place something here as a bait, something like a kitten. Actually, the original plan was to have something like a sacrificing bridge here from which we would toss down a bait. Small animal or something, like a raccoon. So they would have a reason to come here. But yeah, that's something we still have to do next year. We will probably place it here, because it would be optimal, it would be probably here, that they would come to the very last end of the dead end. But I see no chance how I can get a staircase here, because above this is magma, you see. So I can't really dig into it. The closest I can do, actually I could do from here, right? We could have a racing bridge here, 2 by 2, or maybe even 1 by 2, and a pitting zone here, and then we could pit from there. Yeah, that would be better. That would be better. So where's the troll? The troll, I'd say just put a kitten on a steel chain at that spot. Yeah, but steel chain, kitten... Steel chain will not melt in magma, that's okay. But the building as such of the steel chain would probably be destroyed by the casting process, so we would have to rebuild the chain. I'm actually tending towards the bridge, actually. Oh, look at the troll. They are on level 45. Okay, let's follow them for a while. 44, 43, 42. There we go. $20. Okay, the bridge is closed. Why do you think kitten on a steel chain is simpler than a drawbridge? Drawbridge has an advantage which we would probably not use all that often, but from a drawbridge you could probably, well, not really, you could probably, but potentially you could drop something while there are enemies waiting to be cast in magma. If those enemies aren't really ranged, if there are goblin rangers, goblin marksmen, they would probably shoot my dwarf the moment he steps on the bridge. And you see that there is no space for the bridge. Of course there is enough space. Look at this. We could mine this tile and have a 1 by 2 racing bridge here. Drop zone here. I think that's an okay thing. Yeah, but look how scarce they are coming in. You got a couple of trolls in here. And that's all. A goblin here and there. A couple of goblins. They're not really streaming inside, are they? They are waiting. Trolls went out again. Alright, I think it may be time. Well, not yet. I mean, the trolls are advancing still. And they are coming back. So let them come back a little. And now we can open it again. Trap safety 1. And see if they turn back. Ah, one is coming. We should probably turn on safety 3. And this magma trap works good, but it has meager yields. This troll will even make it inside, it seems. No. No, it will not. How about we do that with the kitten right now? You see, that's the problem why I'm not so enthusiastic about this trap. We only rarely get the chance to capture a good amount of invaders in this hallway, because they are spread so thinly. Having seen the bridge closed, it looks like they bounced off. And they are heading towards the surface again. There's nobody really inside this chute. Oh, there are some goblins. What? Lebesazir has been slaughtered? You got... Ah, of course, of course. Yeah, I undesignated him for slaughtering before I made the save game back up. Ah, too bad. Yeah. Too bad we have given up. This was probably the only chance where we had a legendary fox who would potentially lose their training. I'm not sure this will happen ever again. We don't have any more of those tamed animals. I mean, those bears got their names probably from the kills they had. Yeah. That's it. Maybe if they start fighting, maybe I should put foxes and raccoons back together. They might start fighting and get a name. Now even this troll is gone. Yeah, I don't really know what to do. I mean, all I can do is open trap safety 3 again and hope that somebody will notice. Uh-oh. Too bad. Yeah, this troll might make it inside. And now I'm closing off trap safety 2 as well. Let's have these 2 trolls captured there. 4 trolls. Yeah, 4 trolls. What a yield. Okay. Well, not exactly what we wanted, right? But there are some goblins and big dogs inside. I don't really know how to make this access to the magma trap more efficient. But let's do this. Let's make one run of the magma trap. So release the magma. Four trolls will do, yeah. We can always reset the trap, yes we can. So we have released the magma. So the bridge has been opened. And now one stepping the magma falls down, and it starts slowly but surely to fall down on a troll, and this troll, it fell down on this troll and he's burning now. Can we see his wounds? Status, not yet. He's just burning. Smoke. Where is the fourth? Oh yeah, there is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this one is covered in smoke. This one's burning as well. So burning. His left horn is burned. Okay. This guy's left horn is burned too. How about this guy? No burns yet, but he's burning. Okay, let them burn for a couple of turns. Left horn is oozing troll blood, horn burned, right tusk burned, left tusk burned. How about the body? Only the tusks are burned. Where does the lava come from? From bottom or pump? Does it work? No, it does work. We have the magma. We had bridges here. This magma was these are magma pumps, and there were retractable bridges all over here, and the magma was pumped up on these bridges, and now we just retracted the bridges, and the magma just fell. And once the trolls have burned, I have one more such device with water and not pumped, but just, you know, put on retractable bridges from this big tank. And also these bridges will retract and the water will fall down on the magma. And that will make them obsidian. Yeah, so let them burn for a while, for a little longer. Oh, he's running there, how cute. So what's his? Horn mangled beyond recognition, right tusk burned. Tusk, only tusks. Is tusks really? Last time I saw their heads melted, or the skin on their heads melted and stuff. We need to give it some time. They need time to burn there. It's not instantaneous. But it looks like I see no more trolls. Look, oh no, there is troll. Are they crawling up by any chance? Sometimes they hop up and crawl and hang in onto these walls. Yeah, look at them. Look at him. There he is. He's a burning troll. Left tusk beyond recognition. They are crawling up the walls. They hop, jump up, climb up the walls a little while burning, and then fall down again. Yeah, that's another thing. I might want to smooth these walls so that they are unclimbable. Yeah, they are hanging there. There is a troll here. Somewhere in here is a troll. In this smoke. Releasing the water now would be too early. Still a troll here. Her head's fat is gone. This is a good sign. Yeah, so head's fat is gone. They're just not swimming in the magma. They will need to fall down eventually. Ah, now he fell down into the magma. Head's fat is gone. Yeah, so their heads are melting slowly. There was another unsuccessful attempt to save his life. Heads fat. They're still living, still living. They're slowly melting. There we go, look at this. What's this? There's a troll here. Now we're talking. Oh, yes, that's it. Now he probably fell into magma. So probably the first magma they get into contact with only hit their heads, melted their tusks, and a little bit of the head fat with a slight delay. They were shocked. They jumped upwards while the magma was already all down. Well, and since they are not good climbers, they cannot hang on to these walls forever and eventually plunge down into the magma, and now they really melt. So I don't think no units nearby. Yeah. There is a troll hanging in here. They're still hanging in here. Ah, there was another troll. We saw that. Utter's troll, right lower arm is pale. Head fat gone, upper body fat gone, lower body melted. Yes, lower body melted. Neck spraying troll blood. Neck melted. So this is how it works. But they are still hanging on to these walls. They are still not there. If I would drop the water now, they wouldn't really die. What's this? Large iron mask. Oh yeah, they are wearing iron masks. There was another piece of troll. Stasost. Lower body melted. Neck fat is gone. Head. Yeah, it's going to take a while. So I see no more smoke. I assume that everything... I see 4 masks. We see 4 large iron masks. Okay. That's all there is left. So now we can... And there's a magma crab. So yeah, that's the smell of burning trolls in this morning or evening. So now we can drop the water on this. I wish we could have caught 30 goblins or something like that in there. That seems it's not going to happen. So when the water will drop just when? Just now. Now is the water dropping? And it's slowly dropping on the magma. Here we will see a lot of steam here. It will also cool the magma down and evaporate almost completely, I think. Yeah, the frame rate is now, yeah, it evaporated completely because it was so hot. Okay, now we've got an obsidian, and most important thing now, we've got a solid obsidian. Most important thing now is that we must not forget to dig not only this obsidian but also the floor above. Above it we have an obsidian floor, and we must dig it completely. Last time I forgot to dig these two tiles twice in a row. I forgot to dig them, so when the next time the trap was applied, the obsidian was cast one level higher, and then I took a lot of effort to get here and dig it, but I forgot to cast those two floor tiles again, so next time obsidian was cast here, it was even more effort. So let's not do that mistake again. Trap safety 3. And while we will be digging this, I think it will be a good opportunity to build the kitty drop bridge. So trap safety 3. You say, so just channel it. Yes, just channel it. I'm thinking whether channeling could actually work with here. Usually I prefer to dig upstairs. Do not dig this as a free tile, but dig just an upstairs. Because when channeling, I have bad experience of ramps being left over, and we cannot really channel it because the access is from the bottom level. So yeah, I'll dig an upstairs. Yeah, upstairs. And Tsunami says, why not making falling traps? Falling traps, like stonefall traps. Or maybe have hundreds of boulders on a bridge and retract that and let the boulders fall. You need a superb timing for it. And what would we do with 100 boulders down here? You know how long it takes to hold them back up? Nah. No. So I would also dig here. In the meantime, we can refill. What about dropping boiling water? I'm not sure you can get boiling water in Dwarf Fortress. But in the medieval times, what people did against sieges was pouring melted, what what's it called? This sap of the trees. Or some melted tar, maybe. It's called resin, I think. Melted resin. They used that. And that burns a lot if it lands on your skin. So fill magma tank. Now the siege is roaming around and getting caught in traps. That's not what I wanted. We're getting lots of caged prisoners again. Here we will have a racing bridge made from gabbro blocks. To drop kitties. There's nothing better than a good magma trap, yeah, except for this is not a good magma trap. This is a magma trap which doesn't work nearly as sufficiently as we thought it would. But maybe when we start dropping kittens there, it might work much better. Yeah, we'll try that with the kitten. The bridge is already designed, I think. And we've got new magma. We've got new magma in there. Fill magma tank can be closed. We can close the magma bridges as well. And the water bridges as well. Kittens, why? Well, because if there is something killable here, down here, the goblins will have an incentive to get to this place, even though this bridge will be closed. Up to now, I had to rely on goblins seeing the open bridge path into our fortress, so coming here, and while they were crawling through this corridor, I had to have a good timing and luck closing this bridge. Here they come here. Yeah, you want to kill the clowns. Tsunami doesn't know clowns yet. Clowns is a taboo word. There are horrible beasts hidden in Dwarf Fortress. When you are not careful, they will attack you, and they are extremely powerful. And in order not to spoil it for the new players, the Dwarf Fortress community calls them clowns, because they're really ridiculously powerful. It's absolutely terrifying, and actually kind of ridiculous too, as you watch your best and most experienced military just perish like sheep. Maybe you will see clowns at the end of Lancedbrains. I don't know what we will do. Whether I will retire the fortress or whether I'll try to fight the circus. What says Red? So current design does the trick, but it's always tempting to find ways to optimize it and reduce micro. Yeah. Tsunami has an idea. When you have not dragon, you just pour the lava, then they are dead, and open floodgate. It's very quickly. Yeah, I'm also inclined to retire the fort just as Dragon Granite, because this fortress was actually built to as a stronghold against the two goblin nations in the north. But there is about 20,000 goblins somewhere in these northern polar regions. I don't think we'll be able to kill them all. So do we see any leftover floor tiles? There is one in the top, but we definitely don't see anything, right? Now there's this bridge being built, the Kitty Bridge. Kitty Bridge is built. Let's call it the Kitty Drop. Let's call it and give it a nice symbol. Give it a C symbol for a cat. A lowercase c, and it will be red as blood. Okay. Playing a fort does really change the story. Oh yes, it changes the world's history, but only tiny little bit for now, because the world is so big and there are hundreds and thousands of individuals, and a little fort with 100 dwarfs. I mean, you can be good and kill a lot of beasts, a lot of forgotten beasts, a lot of mega beasts, scores of goblins, but how many goblins are you going to kill? 1,000? So what? From the world's population of 60,000 goblins, you've killed 1,000. Is it a big impact on the world? It isn't, really. But I think these huge goblin populations currently in these worlds are a sort of a bug, and they will be reduced eventually, I hope. But you can have an impact by protecting a certain dwarven civilization, and you have a direct impact on your trade relations or diplomatic relations with other populations, whether you start a war with humans or remain in peace with them, will engage in peaceful trade with elves or humans, or whether you you can even alienate another dwarven nation, and you can start probably wars against dwarves. So it will have an impact, and all the artifacts you produce, they remain in the world and can be stolen by goblins and others, and will just play part in the history. All those statues you build, you can visit this fortress after it's retired with your adventurers. For example, you can forge superb armor for your adventurer. Put it somewhere here in the fortress. Let your adventurer visit this fortress, pick up this armor, and use it in his adventures. That's common practice. So it really changes the world. But all in all, my fortresses have had a very little impact, if any at all. Obviously, also when something like that happens, when you unleash the circus and meet the clowns, your fortress almost certainly dies, except if you're very clever and somehow find a way how to deal with it. If such fortress dies, those beasts don't vanish. They roam the world and settle down somewhere and do their evil deeds there. So yeah, it's it can have an impact on the world. Hey, what do we have? Imp? Is that a fire imp? Yeah, it is a fire imp. Small humanoid surrounded by fire, which they can hurl at their enemies. Whew. So, and this bridge needs to be linked to a magma save mechanism. Bill says my trade depot and the road leading to it are made of wood. And then of wood, right? And then as a diplomat comes I've heard some stories that they made something of wood, and then a werebeast came, which turned into something burning, and the road and the depot and everything caught fire in the fortress, and he was Was having a lot of fun. Hello, Yugoslavenka. Bill says I also lined the road with wood statues of elves making a plaintive gesture and crying. How tasteful. Wonderful. So when your elven trader the elven caravan comes and they see all the wood there. Oh, their precious wood. So many trees. I must have died to construct this abomination. Oh, that's so lovely. I salute you. That's a wonderful idea. To tease the elves like this. Hello, Smo. Oh, guys. So, are we having any of these goblins? Others, caged prisoners. There are still some invaders, but I think they are already leaving. But yeah, we need to get rid of these stairs, then we can drop the kitten. Fun fact, if the elven diplomat never makes it back home, they don't know where your traps are. But they will not come again, will they? Knowledge of your traps are carried back home by the diplomats. Yes, I figured that much. But is it only then, are only the elves aware of the trap, or do they pass the information to humans or goblins or other enemies of your folk? If you get that cat in there, they'll come. Bill says, oh, they'll come again. I've had so many caged elven invaders. Oh, fun with the elves. Yeah, that's what we're missing. Nobody wants to visit us in these hostile areas, but I wanted to play a haunted embark so badly. Only race's diplomat carries the knowledge only to their race. Okay. So even if the elf's diplomat gets away. And how do you manage to trap the elven diplomat? You just see when he visits your room and then keep it tightly closed, or how do you, when you see him walking in your fortress, you trap him between two racing bridges, or how did you manage to trap him? Elves are bugged at the moment. No matter how many times you kill the diplomats, they won't stop coming. It's on the fixed list. You don't need fancy bridge mechanisms to drop a cat down a hole. Just make a pit zone and pit the cat. Yes, I know, but I'm going to make a pitting zone right here. I just needed an access to the pitting zone, you know. If I have a pitting zone right here, right, then I have a pit. It is designated as pit. Now after this stairs is cleared, so you don't need fancy mechanism, just tell my hammer dwarf to bash him in the face until he stops moving. Ah, so you even kill him? Well, but yeah, maybe you don't kill him. If you just knock him down and stun him, what do you do then? You build walls around him, right? He lives on. The elven nation is okay with it because you haven't killed him. Because had you killed the elven diplomat, they would probably start a war, right? That's not what you want. Although war with the elves has also its merits. No, you can't really trap him. You have to trap him, but not into a classical cage trap unless he's somehow stunned. Yeah, wonderful. So we have a kitty drop zone, magma trap safety 3 can be closed. Why do I care what the elven nation is okay with? Them not knowing where my traps is and being at war with me is how I get so many caged elves. I'm an elf lover. I usually trade with the elves because they bring exotic pets like panthers, jaguars, all sorts of exotic animals. And it's sometimes tempting to have a jaguar pet for my king. They bring me all their best werbeasts in the cages, yeah. Yeah, maybe on my next embark I might play an elf hater, but in this world the elves are so scarce. I think there's only like 200 elves living here, so I'm not sure I want to be contribute to their complete eradication. Wait, what is he pitting there? No, he is linking it to the mechanism. Okay. Okay, the bridge is closed. We can now open trap safety 1, is it not? Or is it trap safety 2? Trap safety 2 it is. Need to open trap safety 2. And now pit. Let's pit something. Stray cat. That's a pet. I don't want to pit any pets. Stray hen, rooster, mule, duck, crab. We could pit a crab, couldn't we? Probably not. Crab is not allied. It's not an ally. We could pit a fox. Big dog, troll, pup, pup, pup. Kitten. Let's pit the male kitten. Pit the male kitten. I can't wait for it to be. I can't wait for it to. Can't wait to see it. Pitting a kitten. It's happening. There we go, kitten. You're gonna be the hero. But I don't think they would bother coming down because of a kitten, would they? You think that should make them come down? I doubt it, to be honest. Why would they be interested in hurting a harmless kitten? As long as it's the only attackable option. Okay. So kitten is there. It's stunned. Nauseous. Guts mangled beyond recognition. Lower body bruised. Wow, so cruel. I love cats. Oh! Look at them! Look at them! What? Oh, it's only 7 goblins, but... Oh, the kitten is crawling up, isn't it? Can we expect more? No, no more goblins nearby. So, I think it's time to close. Trap safety 2. Look, they are not coming after the kitten. Not at all. I think they came here because the kitten is creeping up the wall. Now they are trapped. Okay. Kitten is dead. So we've got 7 goblins. Yeah. And we are not ready to engage the trap one more time. So what do you say, guys? One more run through the magma. We've seen melting trolls. Let's watch melting goblins, and then we'll call it a session, right? So let's fill our magma bridges, fill our water bridges, and pump magma and close, of course, the kitty drop bridge. Yeah, which one is the kitty drop bridge? This one is the kitty drop bridge. What did I do? It's been almost linked. Now they have to start all over again. Damn it, and the goblins might actually creep up into our fortress. Wow. This may have been the worst decision. Luckily there are no ranged. Ranged goblins. Yeah, but this is being flooded. You said I should use chain, yeah? Yeah. The water flow is slow. We need to open this more. And now start pumping. Start pumping the magma. If there were a way to farm fire imps, you could, to get them in a small room ready to open on the enemies, a fire imp trap. You can totally do that. You did it with a giant cave. Throw more cats to keep them busy. No. Here we go, pumping magma. What is this? Crundle, mangled skeleton. Ooh, okay. Crundle, mangled skeleton. No, it's not fine. I thought for a moment my fortress would be open to the enemies, but it isn't. So how much more magma do we want here? I think that's enough. Yeah, that looks like enough. Okay, we are ready. No, we are not ready to drop it. First we need to close this bridge. The kitty drop bridge. Link building to trigger. Let's observe this dwarf. Has it been done? Is it done? Pull the lever. Yeah, pull the lever so the kitty bridge will eventually rise. Yeah, this should close now. Yes, this is good. Okay, so now we can start. Now we can drop the magma. Are we really ready? Double check. Everything's closed. There are no undug floors. Bridge is closed. Goblins are there. We have magma. We have water. We can let this water tank being filled for a little longer. So yes, let's open the magma bridges. And see the magma drop once more. Ooh, okay, here it comes. It drops, slowly dropping here. The kitty is on fire. No goblin is on fire yet. The dead kitty body is on fire, that is. There we have it. A little bit of smoke here. Do I see smoke? Goblin covered in smoke. Yes. Can we have it? First toe left foot is burned. Oh no. This goblin maybe? No burns yet, but it's burning. Okay. Let's see them now. Ah, tongue is oozing goblin blood. Tongue is burned. Upper lip oozing goblin blood. Third toe burned. Left back tooth burned. Eyelid burns. Yeah. This is nice. How about this guy? About the same. Bear. This. Yeah. Burning goblins. Lancedbrains. Burning sieges since 266. Burning sensations. So, did any of the goblins? They are not as intelligent as the trolls. The trolls jump up and climb the walls. The goblins just stand there and, yeah, dissolve in magma. Wonderful. And the best thing, we got rid of all their troll fur socks and troll fur tunics. What remains is the goods. Iron maul, copper shield. That's it. And stray kitten left eye tooth. What is that? What is a left eye tooth? Huh? Do kitty's eyes have teeth? That's where the screenshot, isn't it? An eye tooth. Eye tooth is like a canine or a cuspid. Really? Is that a thing? Eye tooth? Really? I don't know much of English anatomy. Canine tooth. Oh! So it's a kind of tooth. Especially one in the upper jaw. Canine tooth. Oh, the eye tooth is these fangs, isn't it? Isn't it these eye teeth are relatively long, pointed teeth? Yeah, canine tooth. I thought it's like tooth of an eye. You see, like yeah. I don't know much of these English words. Like the first time I saw a werbeast description and read that it is a huge flying ass. I was thinking of a humanoid ass. I mean, like human behind and with wings, and I found it so ridiculous. But then you guys explained me ass is an old English word for donkey, so that's not really an ass. Okay, but it would have been cool have flying arses as forgotten beasts, but English, as you say, smooth English is full of surprises. And this eye tooth is not molten yet. Kitty eye teeth are magma safe. It's called an eye tooth because it's directly below the eye. All right, let's drop water on it. Ass is an old English word for donkey, and having it mean the same as butt is because when someone was a stubborn butthead, they called them a donkey. I don't believe this kind of etymology. I mean, stubbornness, yes, donkeys are stubborn, but I don't think that you necessarily call a stubborn man, you don't call him an ass, do you? Oh, maybe you do. I don't know. I'd have to check it in the etymological dictionary. There may be language historians researching this. But it's difficult with these sort of words. So water is dropping. Cool down the magma to solid obsidian. Yes. And here we have it again. Wonderful. So we can now Close the bridges again. Open the trap safety 3. Designate. And now I will try something else. Will I not? Yes, I will. I will dig upstairs only here. And I will dig how do I make it if I want to channel it? If I have upstairs, I'd need downstairs. I'd need downstairs here. And then I can channel. Once I have upstairs and downstairs here, I can channel the rest, right? Should be no big deal. Maybe it will be faster than having it designated 3 times. We can only channel it and then remove the ramps. Should be faster. Alright guys, so is there, the siege is gone now, look at this. No, not, we've got, still got plenty of invaders to cast into Obsidian. But we will continue tomorrow. It's 10:30 and I need to be at work early tomorrow morning. So thank you for watching, I hope you've enjoyed it. A little, even though we couldn't fight the siege openly. Oh, we are having a little bit of fun here. And it's always nice to see working the trap working a little bit better when we now finally have the kitty bridge. And we can actually open the kitty bridge again. So we will save it here. Until tomorrow, have a good night and see you again soon.